Hey folks, this is a bit unconventional, so I apologize. But a couple of you had asked some question regarding the Student Government Association and student feedback regarding tuition and fees. I've had some experience in that, so I'm not offering this from an educated perspective in terms of scholarly. I'm offering this from an educated perspective in terms of I've been at UNSW for the past 9 years and advising the student government as part of that job responsibility. And the tuition and fees is one of those roles of the student body vice president over time. So I want to answer a couple of questions really quickly, not take too much time. But someone had asked, what's the student feedback for that? I can tell you that it's interesting in that part of the tuition and fees, the student body vice president is required to host 2 open forums for students to come and listen and hear about the fee proposals for increases. In the time that I've been here, when those have been put out, are they advertised in the best way possible? No. Can we send a campus-wide email blast to every single student saying this is a forum coming up and here are the fee increases? No, because blast emails are reserved by university policy only for emergency-related issues. So we have had, I can count on one hand, the number of students that have come out to those forums. And in fact, I'm not sure I need to use any fingers to count that. I think we've had 0 students in several years come out when the student government has done their best to advertise on Facebook, on other social media sites to get word out, other than SGA members, in which case there's generally about 2 or 3 of those student government members who are already in the loop and currently serving on the students' tuition and fees committee. And I can tell you that on the tuition and fees committee also, it is very purposefully made up of faculty members, the budget management folks, and students. The student body vice president currently serves as the co-chair of the tuition and fees committee, so it is there is some purposeful interaction. They're asking some good questions. I have, on very rare occasions, meaning one time in the past several years, seen tuition or seen fees go down, and that was in a very specific instance where all students were being charged a credit card fee for the processing of their tuition by credit card, whether or not they were actually paying by credit card. So the student body vice president, I think that was in 2009, 2010, said, I want this fee to be removed from students who aren't paying by credit card, so therefore it was removed and it was only charged to those students. So there are students in the committee. The student feedback is important. Jennifer, I think you'd asked the question, is what's the role of SGA? I can tell you from experience that when someone wants a fee pushed through, generally they'll come to the Student Government Association and ask for that fee to be endorsed by the student government by official legislation. SGA may or may not approve it. There have been occasions in the past where someone has come in and said, I want this fee increase. The students ask some very tough questions and ultimately they say, we will not support or endorse this. There have been other times. I can tell you that the Student Recreation Center, there was a campus-wide survey done in 2007, and 1,700 students responded unequivocally saying, yes, we will gladly pay a much higher student fee, upwards of $400 to $500 plus, for an expanded recreation center, and that actually came to be. So that went through the Tuition and Fees Committee along with the endorsement through legislation by the Student Government Association, so that happened. This most recently there was a situation that athletics came through and requested a fee increase. Student government did not endorse it. It went to the Tuition and Fees Committee anyway, went to the state level, and I think the Board of Trustees level, the Board of Trustees said, we think it's valid, despite what the students say, so we're going to push this forward, and ultimately resulted in not as much as what athletics wanted, but some increases as well. So I just want to provide that little bit of information by video. I know it's not the standard, but I figured I would give it to you here on July 3rd in preparation for the big fireworks for tomorrow. So I'll see you all soon. Have a great day.